Greetings, YouTube land, and welcome to another episode of Geek Chat. I am Sean Caspian.
And I am Sandra-Dee.
And we are here today to talk about all the latest and greatest in our geeky world and all the happenings there. And so, wanted to first start off with a big trailer that hit this week.
Captain America: Civil War.
Civil War.
Looks interesting. I do have to admit, I'm a little hesitant. We've grown to love these characters as a team, and now they're fighting each other, specifically Stark and Rogers.
Yeah.
And that's going to be difficult for the fans, I think.
I think it really will be, but I'm really excited about the movie overall. Captain America: Civil War, it all harkens back to one of the biggest comic book events in Marvel history, which was Civil War. It basically pits Captain America against Iron Man, and various people join either side. As I was watching the trailer, there's like a lot of little hidden moments in there that are kind of easy to miss. Did you spot Black Panther?
I didn't. I have to admit, I did miss that.
Yeah, he's fighting. Not yet clear which side he's fighting on. So there's a lot of little Easter eggs throughout. It looks to be action-packed. My only misgiving about Civil War at this point is, like, how are they gonna get us from everybody's friends and everybody's on the same side to just blowing it out of the water?
From what I gleaned, I think, first of all, I think Bucky is the catalyst. I think Captain America saves Bucky from a group of S.H.I.E.L.D. Policemen, so to speak.
Okay.
I think he saves Bucky, and that calls into question, well, you're a person with fairly unlimited power. Where do your loyalties lie if you can just do whatever you want, regardless of the law?
Right.
And I think he then says, too bad, so sad, see ya, and that's when they call in Iron Man, probably thinking he's got the best ability to talk Captain America off the ledge.
Right.
It fails.
Okay.
Plus, Tony's not the most diplomatic of people.
Because the Civil War storyline in the comic books is pretty big, like it's huge, and it spans a long ways in the Marvel universe. Like there's a lot of comic book issues, so I'm kind of wondering like just how are they gonna jam all of that into Civil War properly?
Probably can't. For
so,
a 2.5-hour movie, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, but that said, it looks like a lot of fun. I can't say I didn't get goosebumps when I watched it, because I did. It's one of my very favorite storylines in the entire Marvel universe, so very much looking forward to that.
It should be good next May.
Next May. Yeah, it's like hey, class, when did the Civil War start? May 2016.
But yeah, I'm sure for some geeks that is definitely, it's on the calendar, it's circled, they've got their Star Wars date and their Captain America date.
Yep, that's about it. So, other geeky stuff going on this week?
So HBO released their first poster for the next season of Game of Thrones, featuring a very bloodied Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Now, whether this is a move on their part to simply garner interest, or if Jon Snow is in fact not dead.
Yeah, and sorry about any spoilery type stuff and such as always, but I think we've gone well outside the spoiler clause at this point. It's months and months later. So,
yeah, when was it? May?
Yeah, it was a while ago. So I thought it was really interesting that they brought out this poster. So it's a bloody Jon Snow, and he's just kind of somber and looking there, and I thought it was interesting timing to bring out this poster too, as a teaser for next season of Game of Thrones, because we just got done dealing with Schrodinger's Glenn.
True, on Walking Dead.
From The Walking Dead, being uncertain, is Glenn alive? Is he dead? Hallelujah! Spoilers, I'm sorry. He's alive. He's alive. If you hadn't heard it by now from me.
Now the question is he alive or is he alive? This is a show about zombies.
So Glenn is in fact alive.
Okay.
He survived. They've done a spectacular job with Walking Dead this season. Just filmed it in a way that it was really just not certain what happened to him at all. So that was a good week for Walking Dead fans, and so I thought it was interesting that HBO released this poster at the same time.
So whether they were playing off of The Walking Dead or if it was just, because I mean, this is normally when we start to see our first pictures.
Yeah.
So it could have been completely unintentional, but the timing is a little strange.
Timing was a little brilliant. So what do you think? Where are we gonna end up with Mr. Snow? What do you think?
I mean, personally, I want him to be alive. I think he is one of the keys to how the show will play out, because again, we have the rumor that supposedly he is a Targaryen.
Yep.
So we have fire and ice.
Yeah.
He's the ice to the Targaryen fire with
Right.
Daenerys. If the two of them could join forces, they now have the North, because Sansa's the only Stark. Well, we don't really count Arya. She's psychotic.
She's well, yeah.
But we got Arya. Arya is off in Bravos, so we don't care about her. Sansa's the only Stark left in the North, apart from Jon Snow.
Yeah.
So if Jon could join forces with Daenerys, that almost completely sews up the kingdoms.
That kind of works, and you know, a long-running theory, of course, is that Daenerys does indeed, take the throne. She's kind of the only logical runner for it. But if she could join forces with Snow, that would be really cool, because they're kind of, there are very few actually moral characters.
Yes.
In that show.
Jon is one of them.
Jon's the most moral. Daenerys would probably fall like right after him, but like. I was so sad to see him go, and I want him to be alive so bad.
And, I mean, there's rumors he's filming, but HBO, if he is,
It's under lock and key.
Yeah, he's not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah.
His flights are probably all over the globe to get him where they
Yeah.
need him. And there is also the second rumor that Starks are part White Walker, which again, if we've seen burning a White Walker, I mean, they don't burn.
Right. That's an interesting rumor too. I just I think the whole thing's fascinating. I really want Snow to be alive. So if he is alive,
Yes.
do you think it's because he's part White Walker? Do you think the Red Witch brings him back to life? Do you think he just didn't quite die in the first place? What do you think happens?
I mean, there's so many options. Personally, I would really rather it not be Melisandre.
Yeah.
Just because I'm ready for her to die.
Yeah.
After, and I know it was not in the books, but after the crap they pulled the end of last season that she convinced Stannis to do.
Man, and then she runs away scot-free.
Oh, I know.
What's that about?
I really want her to die without wanting to be grateful to her for
Yeah.
anything. She is still the most logical conclusion to bring Snow back.
Yep.
I mean, the White Walker bit, that he just didn't quite die bit, because who there is going to nurse him back to health?
Right, exactly.
He has to come back without any help from the Night's Watch. So the question is, what does he do then? Let's say he does come back.
Because all of his friends from the Night's Watch are gone. Like, the whole group up there hates him.
Yeah, and Sam has left to become a maester.
Yep. So he doesn't, and what was it, Maester, the old guy? Aemon, yeah, he died. So he's got no friends in the North. He really doesn't.
And I mean, so does being killed remove his oath?
Right. Ooh.
If he's now no longer under oath to the Watch.
Oh, then he could do whatever he wants. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so let us know in the comments down below. Do you think we're gonna get Jon Snow back alive one way or the other? And if you think that's gonna happen, how exactly is that gonna take place? So let us know in the comments down below.
Yes, please. I'm excited about this one. I have to say.
Very excited. Very excited. Other news. Doctor Who. Yeah.
Doctor Who took an interesting turn these last couple of weeks, and they've been hinting at it all season, but for the first time that I can think of in the modern series, they killed a companion.
Yeah, what? I heard about that. So once again, I'm not totally caught up on the modern stuff, so fill me in here. What happened?
So Clara's been increasingly unhinged. I'm not going to say unhinged, that's really the wrong word, but very daring, very non-caring about what type of risks she takes. Throwing her own life around. Now, the man she loved died last season.
Okay.
Died because of getting involved with her and the doctor.
Okay.
So there's an element of, did she want to die? And she even asked the question, too, that maybe she wanted to do this, join Dany.
Right.
But she ended up, she tried to be the doctor. She tried to have one of those plans that seems really stupid on the surface, but works out in the end, and
Okay.
it backfired on her. It was 100% her fault.
Well, she's not a Time Lord.
No, and she has tried so hard to be a quasi doctor this season,
Oh wow.
and it failed, and there was no way out.
So
and
Clara's
she had to die.
dead.
Full on, a shade a shade killed her. She's not coming back.
Oh my.
Although
Wow.
they cheated a little bit this past episode. She came back as kind of the doctor imagined her there talking to him. But she's still dead.
Okay.
And I don't really think that affected the emotions surrounding her death. And
Okay.
it threw him for a loop.
Wow. So we're gonna get a new companion here at some point then. I'm sure.
My guess is not till next season.
Okay.
Because we also then had to, and I will say this, I'm going off of rumors because I've not actually seen last night's episode, but the Time Lords.
Okay.
So in the 50th anniversary special, Day of the Doctor finds out that he did not destroy Gallifrey. He did not kill all the Time Lords. He sent them into a time lock.
Okay.
So there's been hints the last 2 seasons that he's been looking for Gallifrey.
Oh wow.
Well, and in this episode, supposedly the Time Lords and Gallifrey return.
Oh, dun dun dun. Man, that's cool. We don't. We're not gonna get back the Master by any chance.
Again, the Master has been Missy the last 2 seasons.
Oh really?
She's been a female, and yes, she was alive
Oh,
last
wow.
time we saw her. The beginning of this season.
Because I just want to see that actor again. He's brilliant.
Not the actor. So it's been.
Okay.
I think her name's Michelle Gomez, and she has been absolutely brilliant.
Okay, that might be a good enough reason for me to watch because you know one of the things I kind of want to see from Doctor Who, sometime I would like to see a female incarnation of the Doctor.
And my guess is we'll probably get that at some point. Or at the very least, maybe a one-off episode where he becomes female through some trickery or... But I will say, Capaldi has come into his own this season.
Good.
He has been absolutely brilliant. I have no complaints about him.
That's good. I heard he was a little back and forth initially, so...
And I blame the writers for that. I think they were still used to writing for Matt Smith.
Yeah.
And didn't quite know what take they were doing
Didn't
with
quite
Capaldi.
transition into that correctly.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Very cool. Well, that's definitely inspiration for me to catch up on Doctor Who.
And I will just say, spoiler, not really for people excited about the Christmas special, River Song is back.
River Song. And is I heard something about some kind of song dedicated to River. I heard.
I've not heard about that.
About that, I don't know. It's Doctor Who. It's weird, but yeah, I have heard that. We might get to see some River Song again. So.
Which will be good. I think I miss, as much as I didn't like the her as the Doctor's wife storyline, I think her character was brilliant.
So I had one other thing that I wanted to bring up this week, and this is from my friends Jesse and Laura. We got into a conversation and couldn't quite find the right answer. I think I know the answer, but we talked about it's a versus battle.
Okay.
And we were talking about Batman versus Buffy. Who would win?
A, really random.
Right?
B, Buffy's a great martial artist.
Yep.
She's got some good moves, but at the end of the day, her primary weapon is a stake.
Right.
How do you drive that through bulletproof armor?
Right? Especially if Batman's wearing like any of his upgraded suits or anything like that. Like, he's just gonna...
I mean, if we're talking the spandex Batman from the old 60s cartoon, she could probably beat him.
Pow! Yeah. I would tend to agree. I feel like, you know, that it's an interesting discussion, but I'm sorry, Laura. I just feel like Batman has to win.
I think, there's really no other option there. Batman is, again, he may not kill Buffy because that's who he is.
Because of his morals, right?
But I think at the end of the day, he is the, he'd take her down.
He's the Dark Knight, man. And I mean, you know, he's gone up against Superman and won.
Which is a little ridiculous, in my opinion.
Which is a little ridiculous, because, like, Superman is basically God walking the earth. Like he has all the powers, right? But Batman has been able to beat him.
And I'm excited about seeing that movie, just side note.
Just saying, oh my god, I saw the trailer. Went and saw Hunger Games past week. Check out my review on that, by the way. Saw a trailer for Batman versus Superman. First like, proper trailer I've seen. Oh my God.
I really think Ben Affleck's gonna nail Batman.
I think
hate to say it,
he's
but-
gonna be great.
Yeah.
He's gonna. You know, everybody's like, oh, boo, Ben Affleck. We want Christian Bale or whatever. I'm like,
Bale's done his
Bale's
take.
done.
Yeah.
That whole thing is done and over. So I'm glad to see a new take on it. And Ben Affleck looks like he's gonna do damn good in that role.
And yeah, and I'm sorry, but Buffy against either Bale's Batman or Affleck's Batman, she just get run over with the tumbler.
Right, right. Flap. Splat Buffy. Sorry. So I think definitively on my side, and you agree?
I would definitely agree. Batman wins.
Yeah, Batman
Sorry.
has to win. I'm sorry. So, yeah, there you have it. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us today on Geek Chat, where we talk about all things in our geeky world that we love and adore and what we think about them. So thank you so much. Remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment in the description. Join in on the conversation. And thank you so much, and see you next week.
Bye.
Cheers.